Good morning, everybody. I have quite the auction haul for you. I have it all right here. So much that I couldn't unpack it. Well, let me take a step back. I have my own Christmas stuff out here because I was preparing for a project that I'm going to be doing for Vlogmas on my House on Noble channel. So I got that Christmas stuff out here. And this table is so full. Let me take you off the tripod and I can show you what I'm talking about. Okay, this is a up in the air shot. So full of stuff. So I still have to unwrap a lot of this. Some of it was lots. These were all, well, these were individual. Lots of lots. Lots of Christmas. That was my biggest score that I got, was some Christmas stuff that nobody wanted. Oh, Butters, is that scary? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So anyways, let me set up my camera a little better or unwrap some of this stuff, and I'll show you guys what I ended up getting. I'm unpacking one of the boxes and look at all these beautiful mugs. Some are Christmas, some are floral. I got some little trays right there, but still unpacking. It unpacked and I had to fit it where I could. So all this right here on top of here, not this box, on top of here, all this here, this, that, all of this right here, not that stuff. All that I bought in a lot, mainly because I wanted the mugs. I don't know if I already said that. The other stuff is just a bonus, but some of these were so pretty. And like these have Christmas scenes on them. This one, it says Santa's Arrival, one of the series of Christmas Cheer. So I don't know if that's the name of the collection or the name of that scene. So let me see. Gathering Mistletoe. Okay, so Gathering Mistletoe, that's another scene. And then Christmas Post. So I gotta look these up, but I like did it on the fly real quick. And then these Royal Kirkham Mellow Fruits. There's only a couple of the fruit, I think. There's more of these flowers. They could not be anything. Now, out of all the cups, only this one had a little chip at the top. But these are the Royal Horticultural Society collection. This is the Appleby collection. So all those are there. Then there is this little metal basket thing, but a little tiny clock, a little brass clock. And then this little thing, whatever that went to. This clock here, but look, it has like some Asian writing on it. More mugs. This is another scene. Christmas party. Love that. This clock is pretty darn heavy. I don't know what might be under there, if anything, but it just says quartz there. So that was there. And then these I've not seen before. I'm going to look them up, actually. Corningware, and it gives like a name, but I've not seen these little dishes. There was quite a few of these little stress ball things. See, there's a few of them here. And then a little Asian plate and some lead crystal stemware, that box says. And then this tea set. This, I think, is like a heater for like, or not, I don't even know if it's a heater, warmer, or if it actually cooks stuff, or if it just keeps stuff warm, I'm not sure. The bottom of an iron. This will look really cute. I could stick a tree in here, a Christmas tree. And then other times of the year, you could use these to hold like plants and stuff inside. It had the little bottom piece here for the candle. These are for candles to catch candle wax. That was in there. This jug was in here, and so cool because it has the glass insert where you put the ice cubes. A lot of times that is gone. So it'll keep your water or tea or whatever it is cold. And then there was this Medal of Merit. I'm going to look this up. It says, the Medal of Merit, this Medal of Merit has been presented to you in appreciation for your support as a member of the Republican Presidential Task Force. And then it says George Bush. So I'm going to look that up. And then this cool little scene in here. Look at those tiny birds. How cool is that? So that was just, oh, these two as well. That was just one tub. So now I got, look how, this is what I mean. Like I had so much stuff going on, stuff over there. That's kind of full. I have to figure out where I'm going to even put this stuff to open the other bins. I got a lot of it put on this shelf. Oh, did I mention that these two go together? I don't know if I said that earlier, but I was trying to tell you how you could use them separately if you ever found them separately. So yeah, some of these things were in our last, or were lined up to be in our last live sale. That's why they had blue tape on them. But either I didn't get to them or it didn't sell. So when that happens, it usually goes, we might try it another time, but it usually goes to our eBay store. I put all the mugs here, even though it's not really the best organization. I didn't even try these little guys. One of these has like a little crack on the bottom. A repair, see? So I don't know if those would sell. But I sure am almost done. And I'm using a lot of time trying to find spots for this stuff. I gotta get it listed and get our next live sale going. Look at this beauty. This didn't sell in our last live sale. It's signed, but I can't tell what the heck it says. Anyways, back to it. One of our friends at the auction actually brought us these two bags. They bought a Christmas bin the week before, and they only wanted a couple things from it. And so she brought this to give to me. So there's these vintage lights that you could use like they are, or you can like add little cute things to the bottom. You could paint them. And then this one had a couple of things. So Badcock Furniture and More. Ours closed, so we don't even have that store anymore. But it's a Santa bell supposedly in there from 2019. And then, oh, these are cute. Florida Santa. Wish you were here, it says. And, oh, that's a gift card holder from Walmart. That's a cool thing to have. Look how much they are just for the tin. That's one of the things that, I might redo it. But we did in our craft class. It's like I showed them how to do Christmas card holders. Or not card. What am I thinking? Gift card holders. Instead of buying them, I showed them how to make them out of paper. Here's a cute little pack of stickers for scrapbooking. Cute little boot. What is this? Oh, are these for strands of lights? I think they are. But you could also use that for your Christmas ribbon and stuff. I think that's what these might be, to hold and organize your lights. And then there are some charger plates in there. So if you guys happen to watch this, Adele and Al, thank you guys so much for gifting these to us. I really appreciate that. Another bin unloaded. So let me try and remember. There was, okay. These were on the table. This was on the table. This beauty was on this table. And that might have been it. And maybe this. And I was going after this. The other stuff, nobody was going, like they were all wanting this thing. And he threw in the other stuff to like make you buy it type of thing. So this is what I was after, but I got the whole lot all together for just the price of this. And then same thing over here. He got to this little spot on the table and I was like, if I bought anything for choice, I'd probably pick this little guy. And then he threw it in with these little cups. And these little cups they're not terrible. They're Avon. I've never looked them up to see if they're like a resellable thing. But so I got all the teacups for the price of this. Oh, this too. This was in there, and I think this bottle of oil. There was another piece, but it broke. So a lot of things get broken there, unfortunately. Sucks for the vendor. And stolen, by the way. People are stealing stuff there, which is terrible for the vendor and the auction house. Okay, so then another story. I gotta flip this around to tell you. All right, so with this, right, we get to the spot on the table where this is. I don't think anybody's paying attention to it. They're like, there's so many things on the table, and you're just like scanning. And so he got down to like, okay, anybody want anything for like $5? And I was like, I do. And as soon as I raised my hand, someone kind of bumped me, and I bumped forward, and there was like a small kitchen trash can filled with stuff, which slid forward and bumped into this. And then it fell over. The stopper fell between the slats on the table. I had to climb under the table to get the stopper. Anyways, long story short, that called attention, and people that were like, oh yeah, I think I want it, started to bid. So I didn't get this for $5. I did get bid up, but I still ended up getting it, which was great. It's from 1989, and it's a signed perfume bottle. I just had to tell you that story because, of course. And there was 3 vases. There was this one, the oil slick purpley black color that nobody ever buys from me, which I love the color. It's one of my favorite, but nobody ever buys it here. The bottom was all broken. So it was this one, that one, and then this like green finger vase. It was just plain green. And they were doing choice. I picked this one. I won this one. And then I started to go after the other 2, even though the one was broken, because I was like, oh, I'll pay that for the one that's okay. But then someone else jumped in, and then those 2 people started to battle, and so I bowed out. But this is a beautiful Northwood carnival glass vase that needs a cleaning. So, yep, I got that. So now to put this away, boy, if you guys can see how long it's taking me in between little takes here. Whew, and then I can get to some other buckets. I have to find somewhere to put it. Yeah. Here's a couple things I got. I didn't get to show you like a close-up, but this is an antique mirror that sits up like this. I loved the shape of it, and I love all those old spots. I just have to clean the dust off. Then I got this Victorian Cato mirror. Now, this is what when I said earlier that people were stealing. This and this other like candle lantern actually had the piece here that mounts to the wall. They both had it. And then when it came time to the auction, and I saw them myself, so I know it wasn't like, oh, they said they were there. I saw them. When it came time to the auction, oh my gosh, that smashed the glass. That's strong. Oh my goodness. Let's get that away. These arms are very lubricated. But when it came time to the auction, the arms were gone. So it's a very cool mirror. Look how cool that is. Has Cato Mirror Manufacturing Co. written all over it. And then I got this cast piece. Maybe it's like, I don't think it's aluminum because it's very kind of heavy. So I think it's like steel or something. But I love that. And I almost missed it because the tables are like chippy and about this color paint mixed with a little bit of white. It blended right in. I really don't think anybody noticed it. Now for a couple of Christmas bins. Let's see what's in here. So we got, oh, that's a little ornament display. I was telling Erin I need to get one so I can take photos. Some more of those candles. All these, even if I don't keep the candle part, these darn bulbs come in handy. Some tacky Christmas type candle wraps. Look, here's another one. These are candle holders, I believe. I think there's a set of 3. Yep, 3 candle holders, and they actually work. Let me put this over here, make more room. Okay. And then there is some cute little tree salt and peppers. And look, oh my gosh, I was so excited. A few of these bins have some Santas. And if you guys didn't, I think I'm going to have these go up like half an hour from each other. If you didn't yet watch the haul video from my thrifting last week for House on Noble, make sure you go watch that, because I'm going to show you the project that I'm doing and show you some of the Santas that I bought. And then I'm going to put in a little snippet. I was literally editing it before I started doing this video. I'm going to put in a little snippet of how I like change them. I have a real old video on our chapter 2 channel, how you could take like dollar store stuff or some of these ceramics. I mean, as much as I love a good vintage Christmas and a Santa figurine, some of them do look cheesy, but I showed you how to kind of wash them, color wash them to either tone down the colors, make them a little bit more antique. But anyways, that's a really old video. But today, or not today, what am I doing? Well, I was editing it. I will have a little snippet of how I made the Santas look, so how I transformed them. So make sure you guys go watch that. That was a long segment for that shameless plug. Oh, someone made a Santa from one of these gourd things, one of these dried gourds. Oh, a nice rustic little bell. I like that. Tacky Christmas. And we got one of those nut dishes, literally a nut dish. What else is in here? Oh, this is a little candle holder. That's a wreath. Is there 2 in there? I think so. Oh, okay. That's cool. So it will glow and you'll see the pretty light through it. We got some candle rings, or not candle rings, napkin rings. Some more little lights. These, what is that stuff? Raffia, that's what it is. Apple ornaments. And then another Santa. Ugh. And they're different shapes. I like that. I kind of need some tall ones. So I don't know if anybody took me up on that offer the other day of sending some to my P.O. box, but it still stands. Now this one, this bin, this hat does work. Oh, I just got to turn it on, but it does blink. So it was brand new. Then we have a bucket of snowballs. Well, I take it back. I was going to say I've never seen a snowball in my life, but technically I did when I was little, but it's not like super fresh in my memory, like that I could tell you like, yeah, I remember how that feels, but I remember thinking it was cool. This is a Homeco Santa bank, but I don't really like remember. What is this? A wooden snowman. Oh, someone made that. And then we have a handmade tree. And then there's, oh, these are metal. I remember seeing these. These trivets, they're really hefty. Then an owl, sparkly ornament. There's a couple of these somewhere too. These little handmade, like a quilter made these with flat fabric. Those are really nice. Someone's cute little frosty light. That was totally a Pinterest project. And then this little ornament. I don't think it makes music anymore. It was supposed to. I can't open it with one hand. And then there's this thing. So they made this. And I absolutely love, whoops, the snowman's head. His little hat came off. There might be one at Dollar Tree, or I might be able to heat that up a little bit and get the, hold on, the glue off of his head is what I was going to say. Ooh. I have more mica that I can put on him to fix that. But I love that and his little candy cane. So I might try, he's like really good in there in some floral foam. I might try and get that out of there because I absolutely love his face. So those are those two bins. And whatever you guys don't want, because sometimes you guys will see something or want something that I wouldn't even think of. So whatever you guys don't want and I don't want for my little projects, they're going to be donated to the thrift store that our church runs. So make sure you guys email me if you see anything in here. Otherwise, what's left over will be donated to them this week. More boxes. All right, we have a Santa. Oh, his chair is metal. We have a Santa feeding a sleeping baby. I don't know how that's going to work. This feels like it has a packing pillow in it, but it's very cute, the little artwork. It's that primitive style. Couple of doll clothes. This Santa, something, little planter or something. Bag of beads for the tree. None of them are glass. I always hope I find that. Wait, what's this piece? Oh, I thought it was a piece to a necklace. Like one of them was a necklace. Then we have this. It says it's a keepsake ornament, the Nutcracker Ballet. I'll have to look that up. It's probably because it's so big. This thing, and then she's the little extra piece. Then I found in there these. I saw these at the auction. Her little foot got chewed off or something, but strawberry shortcake ornaments. So cute. An angel tree topper. That was like the colors my mom would use. That color red. This guy, if it was a Santa, it's little bears climbing a candle. We have some giant snowflakes. I did some projects with some snowflakes, but they were not that big. Then we have this snowman candle warmer. Hold on, what does that say? TJ's Christmas. Never heard of them. Must be some Christmas store somewhere else. Then we have a vintage in the frame. This is very 90s. Picture frame, or in the bag picture frame. That baby baby pictures when they do them at the hospital, so funny. They come out so funny. Vintage holiday napkins, 1975 from ShopRite. That's before Aaron was born. Some poinsettia patterned napkins. And then we have this mylar ribbon. And, oh, a snowman ornament. And another snowman ornament. And Hallmark napkins. These aren't dated, but they were 65 cents then. They ain't 65 cents now. And then the last thing in this bin is another picture frame. So that was that. And I got all of these for one price. One money. So I didn't like have to buy each bin or pick what I wanted like most times. This time he lotted them all together. Okay, this one has, let's see, some Mighty Might little replacement bulbs. I was caught off by that Santa. Loved that little guy. House of Floyd, Christmas Around the World, Little Santas. Salt and pepper set, I think, if that's what's really in there. Yep. Cute. And then there's another set. And then some Santa candle holders. And then there is this little thing of these light bulbs. So I wonder, I've seen these light bulbs, but not in colors. So I wonder if that's a black light or just blue. But yeah, random light bulbs. More napkins. Great for people that do decoupage. More napkins. A Lennox piece. They did have some other Lennox stuff there. I didn't win any of it. I don't think I even tried. There was like other stuff on the table that I wanted. Christmas House of Lloyd. Okay, what are you supposed to be? Because I only got one hand. Santa Around the World. Padre. Then we have these Santa. Oh, a Santa votive candle. Oh, he's carrying his big bag. Cool. Okay. That one's neat. Oops. A little candle fell out of them. Then, let's see. I remember having something like this way back in the day when I would thrift and, well, I always thrifted, but we'd get our Christmas decor. Nothing has changed from the thrift store or Dollar Tree, and I think that was a Dollar Tree thing. Oh, little Santa. I think it goes with this, though. Santa shakers. Where can I put you? Sorry for all the moving about. Then some tacky Christmas. This wooden Santa. That's another perfect one. This little lamp that's made out of beads. Usually they're trees, but it's a little lamp. It's got some stuff stuck over here. I bet it works. Oh, there's a Santa right there. Little angels. A little bear. This big Santa guy, I don't think, yeah, this says Villeroy and Bach. I was going to say, I don't think it's Lennox. And then this little wooden one. Evergreen Express, 1986. So cute. There was some good stuff in there. I could use these. Would you get off of the lamp? Anyways, I could use these. They're different sizes. They're like old world style. And I'd probably keep those together for my project. Like, I wouldn't separate those. If he was the only one, then I'd probably use them. And then this I might mess with, like, to see if I can change up him a little. Maybe add some glitter to his beard or something. We'll see. But now I gotta pack this back up so I can show you all of that. I got you hooked up to the tripod. Hopefully, I know sometimes I bump it, but I can not have you move around as much. I don't want to make anybody sick, but it took me a while to figure out this is probably not going to work for them, and I'm not going to do it over. So bear with me. Okay, so I have 2 more boxes. I still have 2 more in a bin to go through. It's a long video. All right, we got this Santa, handmade Santa planter thing. There's some little, I think these were from Target or something. These little plaid Christmas trees. A snowman with either no arms or his hands in his pockets. We got a more modern Santa elf. And then a couple of these that have like that beanbag material at the bottom so they don't fall over. All right. We have a tablecloth. It was $8 at Family Dollar. I think that's their tag. There was a set. I was showing these to Bianca yesterday of these. It's got, it had tape on it for a long time, so it's got like sticky stuff on there. But they're little vintage coasters that have like the old school Santa. These would look really cute if you did them, you know, like fridge magnets. And you could decorate like that. That'd be a cute idea. Oh, here's 2 more. You can even pop holes in these and make these like your Christmas tags. There was this interesting dog. It's some kind of mirror. Hold on. It says, so I don't blind you, something look through the looking glass. And then it says Alice. This I absolutely love. This will probably be staying with me. I think someone made this. This looks like resin or a whole lot of, what's that stuff called? Glossy accents or something. I love that. If someone didn't make it, it was probably like sold at Michael's or something. a little needle project. Some different ornaments. Oh, that's a cute snowman. Is that a mitten, right? With no fingers? This Santa. See how he's all yellowed? So I would just probably help him out and make him look older and use them in my project. Some of them just look a little on the cheesy side, you know, the ceramics that they sell. So you got to zhuzh them up a little so you could save them. Little lamb. This, is that water in there? It's a little bear with a fish in his mouth. Icicle. And then that looks like a little gnome guy with somebody's hair. That is not mine. I don't want your DNA. Yankee Candle. It's Santa Britches. I don't know what, I mean, Yankee Candle sells a couple other things besides candles. I don't know what went in there, but I could find out. Oh, here's another one of those handmade, like with the quilt fabric that I was telling you about. Look at that little guy. They did such a good job. Look at the tiny little presents. What else is in here? A bird. Another wooden creature or a person. Reindeer feet. Looks like they made that. Church. Cruise, Alaska. My hand's full now. Am I still filming? Yeah. Okay. A couple little vintage ornaments like this. Try not to take too long. This is going to be a long video. Oh, that's cute. With stuff like this, I usually do like little ornament bags. Here's another little elf. That's really cute, actually. And what is this? I like that. That looks neat. Made in the USA. Oops, sorry, I bumped it. Someone made this. Seashells. So lots of just little ornaments in this one. Let me move this out of the way so I can reach the other. This one. All right, I was showing this to Bianca too. She thought that was cute. Someone gifted that to their mom or somebody. This is really neat, though it's missing its little hook, or maybe it came undone, but still pretty to sit in like a jar or something. This is cool. Now in one of my boxes, now the thing's missing though, unless it wasn't supposed to be an ornament. One of my boxes, I got quite a bit of these glittery, there was pine cones and snowflakes and stuff. I think I sold the snowflakes already in our eBay store, but they were from, I think it was Pottery Barn. This Old World Santa from 2001. Let me open it. It's a glass ornament. How beautiful. Okay. Love that. I might keep that guy. I saw some, this is the only one I've seen so far, Piece to Nativity Santa. I almost got a nativity there, but I just missed it. I think I went to the bathroom and came back, and I had just missed it. Some more little, like, fabric ornaments. Oh, this is cute, too. I saw this. It's a penguin candle snuffer. That looks like some garland. Oh, that's a cool old one. It's big. Oh, wow. And look at this. Look at this little soldier guy. I like him. You can use him in assemblage stuff. Look at the Avon shopping bag. He was probably in there. But that's cute. Ooh, this is pretty. $19.99. Our first Christmas together. Oh my gosh, I love that. This might go in my eBay store. But see, this is why I wanted, let me get it. These cool ornaments. I wanted this star so that I could hang them and take their pictures and stuff. So, or I can hang it from the actual, no, I would probably have to put a different string on it because that one's really long for this display. But that's why I wanted that. It's like a cloisonne. my gosh, there's all kinds of little things in here. A little left-in mouse bell. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, I love these little paper Santas. Oh, she's interesting. A fan, okay. Probably a DIY ornament. Magnet. That's cute, but where's the sleigh? That's stuck on there, but look at the little deer. Someone glued them on that. That's neat. They were making something. We got a Mickey. I thought this was cool too. It's pottery. So like the Southwestern style, like people that live in Vegas and stuff like that. Oh, she's a little Hawaii girl. She's made out of clay. And we have a, ooh, that's ceramic, that teddy bear. Some wooden people. Oh my goodness. Look at this tiny little bear. If you guys could see my table. One of those fancy beaded ornaments. A handmade, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Handmade cow. Well, it looks handmade anyway, right? Yeah, it sure does. A little stained glass type ornament. Instruments. Noah's Ark. This little jug. Oh, little bear and the girl. Oh, she has a little mistletoe. I feel some metal stuff. Hold on, let me put this down. A little metal. It says 1997. It was engraved. That's cute. I like that. Got another one in there? I could barely see in here. The phone tripod's in the way. Oh, Crayola. Metal coaster sets. What do we got down here? Anything good? Oh, these, oh, the bells. I thought maybe, but different size bells for different projects. An elf with a fish. More bells. Some little beaded ornaments. Oh, look at this little dog. Some, sorry, hit it again. Oh, I love these little rolling pins. They're miniature. There's a few more in there. Or one more. Anyways, you guys can kind of see what's left. That looks like Hummel. Yep. Pretty. And then out here, oh, I showed you that reindeer feed, or unless that's another one. What is this? Oh, a reindeer. Okay. And an angel. And we have an elf with some candy. And then a Noah's Ark glass ornament. Put that out there. Oh, if I move this. Okay, another pine cone. Some like felt feeling or like wool feeling snowman. Another crocheted ornament. This was the only one I've seen so far. In blue with extra stuff up there. Extra decor. And we have a big glass bird. Not glass, a beaded bird. Bend your tail. Some more little vintage. Oh, look at the clown. Little peppermint candy ornaments. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of stuff. These little guys. Oh, look at the little baby Jesus. Oh, I gotta see that. And the little stockings. Okay, get out of there. Get out of the bag. Oh my gosh, I love this. I bet there's no more pieces to it though. I love it. Oh, with a little lamb. Love it. You're mine. Santa Claus. Uh-oh, we're stuck. Okay, we got a metal deer and a Halloween bear. And a wooden reindeer. My words are lost. Another vintage ornament. I sold a lot of these little silk wrapped vintage ornaments. Oh, okay. This is a Hallmark and it's signed by some artist. But that's like an old world Santa. I can't see. Okay, we have some bears. Oh, another Santa. Weighing the coal and the presents. Oh my gosh. Kind of love that. And a bear. And one more thing, I feel. A bird and a metal or a wooden ornament. This one has, oh, these are ceramic angels. She looks like her wing's broken. I found some glass butterflies. Well, her wing's broken too. And one was already broken inside the container or inside the bag that they were in. A little cookie ornament. And then Gump broke another one. Bell, mouse bell. A little, it almost felt like metal. But resin, like ram. Oh, wait. Little Christmas trees. Another Noah's Ark. An elf. A little doggy. Oh, one of these things. Corn from the Corn Palace. A shoe. He's missing his head. Angel. And we have a cross and Mrs. Claus. Oh, that's it in that box. Another bin of Christmas. Are you sick of this Christmas yet? All right, we got a Christmas ornament. Someone's little DIY Christmas. You know what? These are from a grab bag from Goodwill. I threw them in with this Christmas stuff. That's not from the auction. That's from Goodwill. Anyways, so this is these beautiful stockings. They feel very expensive, actually. And on the inside, it says Bella Lux Holiday Collection. Bet they're at TJ Maxx for like $39.99 or something. Then we have this one. I used to sell these really well online. These needlepoint stockings. A couple more. Just regular stockings. Oh, that one's pretty. Thought it didn't have a pattern. And a little table scarf. A little miniature tree skirt. But look, it's got little igloos. So cute. A bigger tree skirt. It says Merry Christmas. A little table scarf, or, well, yeah. I'm not going to argue what I don't remember. That one's really cute. This stocking. Little handmade. I was going to see if they put their own little tag in there. A crocheted stocking. It says Lonnie. And then Ron something Della. Rondella? I don't know. All right, then we have a towel. Oh, that's one of those crocheted ones that you can hang on your, right? That you hang on your stove or something. But how do you open it? I don't know. A crocheted big doily type thing. More stockings, some fabric, a couple of these hat holder things, a table cover, some doilies, and some more doilies. And then in this one, there was a big old Beanie Baby. another one of those snowmen that had the beans on the bottom. A hard plastic deer. It's fall, y'all sign. That's probably from like Dollar General. That's their kind of thing. Baking Spirits Bright with gingerbread. And then there's this big Santa sleigh in here. Yep. I might see if I could get Santa out of there. Yeah, okay. Let me undo these bins. Oh my gosh, hang in there. We're almost done. Longest haul video ever recorded. All right, so I undid the bin that was on this side of the table. And this was actually a continuation of the mugs, the floral mugs and stuff that we got in a lot. This was the rest of the stuff that I had to get. Now, normally, I couldn't stand by Aaron. They were running 2 auctions at once. So I had to keep going back and forth. So sometimes I'll say, like, I don't really want that. And we ask around and see if anybody wants anything. So there was a bunch of other clear bowls. Like, just like pretty shapes, but clear. They weren't crystal or anything. So I offered them to another girl. I asked our friends there if they wanted some stuff. So this was the stuff I wasn't sure of. Like, I told Aaron, if it's nothing, we'll just donate it to our thrift store. But yeah, this is what we ended up taking home. I think this is Mikasa. It's got like a great fish pattern on the bottom. These are a Christmas plate of magnolias. Yep. Tien Shan or something like that. But there's the cups and saucers and like a salad-ish bread plate of those. Then there was these party light little fruit candle holders. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know if those are anything. But I told them, let's try it. This little Santa was in a lot with this. And I just wanted this blue cat. So that's how we ended up with a couple other little random pieces there. And this Santa. So yeah, the rest of these floral mugs were a continuation of that other lot. Then this was actually free given to us. The girl who got it only wanted the stand that it was in. And I told her, sure, I'll check it out. And since we're so busy there, I just told Aaron, put it in the car. Now the stand that it was sitting in did like kind of scuff the little, it was like this weird black stand that the cups kind of sank into and the little metal grabbed the stand or the cups like this, and then this sat in it and it wrapped around it, so it kind of scratched it a little, but it's really neat. They got alligators on them. It's all glass, hand painted glass. And then he had these 2 blow molds. He was doing them individually, and I only, oh my gosh, scared me. I only wanted the snowman because he wasn't broken, but he made me take this too. And this one's broken because the owners, this one has it in them too, put rocks inside so that it would not blow away, but they broke it. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I might donate Santa, and maybe someone will get it that has a collection. Let's see. Oh, this egg was in there, but all of the silvery stripes, it's all coming off. So that's going to go. I didn't even know that. And then let's see what else I got. This I listed online already. It's by Lynn Chase, and she made a whole bunch of like jungle animal ornaments, and they're all porcelain. So I got this listed already. This was a choice item that I bought by myself. Or not by myself. I bought singly. And then I bought 2 of these beautiful lamps. There was like 5 of them left over. If you guys saw my thumbnail from last week, you saw all those lamps there. Boy, they were beautiful. But we were able to get 2, so that was kind of cool. And those are old, like torch style parlor lamps, oil lamps that were converted to electric. So I think that's pretty neat. Some people don't like when they're converted, and that's fine. Some people like it because they feel like they can use them more. So anyways, so there it is, guys. World's longest haul video. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. Don't forget that you can email me if you see anything that you like. It's chapter2vintage@gmail.com. All those links are in the description box anyway. And then our live sales are Thursdays at 7 p.m. and that's where you'll see a lot of this stuff. Plus in our eBay store, and that is all of November. I'm running like different sales. So like this week, the entire store is 25% off. So make sure you guys go check it out over there. We try and list new things every single day. As you can see, this week I don't have too much of a problem with that. So anyways, I'm going to get to work. I got to clean up my mess. Okay, stay blessed. Bye.